Now Steve is a trusting soul, a trusting dad. He brought his daughter, Jill. We have a virgin in the house. Now, for Jill's benefit, which she doesn't understand, we've had many sacrifices here, one being your dad, as a matter of fact, as the virgin. And you see that he survived relatively unscathed. We used to have a dog that used to sleep through these ceremonies, who passed daily, and used to scare these poets because they'd be reading and they're getting so self-conscious and they're getting quieter and they're getting further away from the microphone. It was great. It was a great initiation, fabulous hazing. But you guys have come back, God bless you. But it gives me great pleasure. Jill, Grogan, rock the room, darling. Come on, give it up, give it up.
I apologize as I kind of have a cold, but I'm going to read these off my phone.
The sexy voice. You sound like Tallulah Bankhead.
Thank you. This one's called You'll Find Me. Where the line crosses in the center of my mind to the depths of the deep blue, to the night sky and the blinking lights, to the atmosphere and beyond, that's where you'll find me. Your heart collapsed within you as your dreams faded away. Listen to the laughter as it rings in your ears. Watch as the static makes your hair stand. Watch as you fall to your knees because you're so incomplete. Minds will tear as thoughts shatter like glass, to be misunderstood and lost. You'll find me at the point where your path begins until it crosses into mine. The sun shines its light that blinds. The bond breaks between reality and solitude. The dark lens covers my eyes as I glare at that light shining from the sky. You'll find me lost in my own mind. Mistakes happened and I was the cause. I had to go back to where I once was. This one's called Solitude. My inner self stomping ground. I love being in solitude. It's where my thoughts run wild, away from all the fears that hold their leash. I love the feeling of being left with me, away from other beings, the static that soars high, the peace that it brings. With every single transmission, a new thought forms, leaving me to decide whether to accept it or pass it along. Into the part of my mind where the blackness isn't kind. A kaleidoscope of colors spin round and round, leaving my eyes sore. I love watching them dance around and seeing what color forms next. Solitude brings me comfort. I know I'm shielded from the madness that surrounds me. My thoughts can't deceive me. They leave me with feelings of peace. Like walking into a bar, eyes follow you, but the thoughts in my head show me the truth and guide me to what I desire. In my solitude, no one can disrupt my train of concentration. I couldn't decide which ones to choose from, so I have two more. This one's called Sounds of Fire. Surround sound is just sound at high velocity, amplified to layer your thoughts inside. Noise spreads like fire, covering everything in its way, shooting what's on the other side of the line that's been drawn. The dark's only visible from the shadows, everything else light overcomes. It lays its known heat overly exposed, to have a level of hate to tear away the fabric of time. Each tear opens up a new layer, revealing the hidden, dissolving the old. Sound comes in transmission, fire in waves, crashing to the ground and swallowing it up whole. Misguided as it can't go straight, only side to side, deceiving you, watching your every move. Whether it's sounds or fire, it doesn't matter, both fill the air and vanish every possibility meant to destroy it. And this one is my last one. It's called Rainy Days. Ordinary lives never satisfied. Walking through town, the weight holds me down. I'm ascending my own path, finding my way up through the weirdness that's shown. Strange people, they're our work from the rain. I invent my own thoughts, always making sure they're in place. The silver lining of the sky is all that's visible. The echoes of the laughter are what my attention's being drawn to. Twisted was what I thought as I walked down the street. I found an old building, the bricks looked decayed, I'm too out of place. This same isn't my forte. Life goes on slowly though, rainy days are too much to lean on. I had a vision of my older self, so contained in vain. I was taught to look for the bright side, so I did, I turned to the sky. The colors burst out at me, blinding me as I stayed in place. Ordinary is just not the same.
Here, here.